Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the kid DC Wrestling here, and I know what you're probably thinking right now. I know you're not used to seeing this face this often. Obviously, with after WrestleMania, it's usually the start of, like, I guess you could say, a new era, or in some cases like that. So I've decided that, you know what, screw it. There's nothing else going on. Might as well just go ahead and reveal myself to the whole world. Yes, C Nation Dog. Yes, this is. I guess you could say this is the official face reveal of DC Wrestling. I know a lot of you weren't not expecting this, but again, it's WrestleMania. Well, we just got done doing the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show tonight of NXT. Um, yeah, NXT 2.0, this is a solid show. Coming off the heels of what was a pretty good NXT stand and deliver. Gotta say, pretty solid show. Pretty solid show. Um, Not take this the wrong way, but you're a good looking. Hey, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Um, you know, really appreciate that. But yeah, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right away into this NXT 2.0 review. By the way, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like more content, and all of that good stuff. So, we get the new and two-time NXT champion Bron Breakker coming out to the ring. He talks about inducting, his uncle, his father, the Steiner brothers into the Hall of Fame. And then he had his biggest match of his life, obviously at Stand and Deliver against Dolph Ziggler. Says he failed to win, but he won't make excuses. But of course, last night on Monday Night Raw, he got the chance to go to WrestleMania 38 for the first time. Well, I wouldn't say last night, but Saturday and Sunday, of course. And I guess that really motivated him to be like, you know what? I'm not leaving Dallas without the NXT titles. So he picked himself up, dusted himself off, and of course we saw last night on Monday Night Raw, Bron Breakker wins the title. Back the title. Dude, like it, yeah. Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai have been NXT tag team champions for a combined days of four. LOL. Jesus. We're gonna get into all that, guys, again into this NXT review. Because I got something to say about that actually. But so yeah, Gunter comes out and says, well, that's a nice little story, Bron, but I want you. I want that NXT title. And Bron's like, well, if you want it, come get some. So, of course, we get it on later on in the main event. Bron Breakker, Gunter for the NXT title. Now, the Creed brothers come out. They attack Imperium. So this is our opening contest tag team match. Play it, Creed brothers versus Imperium. And yeah, I mean this was a solid match, between the four guys. But we do see that I believe Icon, sorry if I mispronounced his name there. I believe he was the one who walks away, and Bartha actually, as I'm reading this, Bartha walks off. Um, well, one of the Imperium guys walked off. I can't remember who, but anyways, Creed brothers get the win there. So yeah. But we do see after the match, man, we do see the former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, Lewis Howley and Sam Stoker, who are pretty deadly. And obviously, they are the ones who attacked the Creed brothers. They are the ones who attacked Diamond Mine. So, yeah. Yep, the dog is right. Are you in a dark room? Yeah, I am in a dark room. I guess you could say I'm like Malachi Black or something. I'm in the House of Black, I guess you could say. Um, yeah, NXT title reigns have been weirdly lately. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Um, but yeah, after all that, man, we get Cameron Grimes comes out. Cameron Grimes cut a pretty good promo. He talks about obviously trying to attribute winning the new North American title for his pops. Says that he gave his blood, sweat, and tears, everything to this business. I deserve this. I've been busting my butt for years. This is my moment. I'm gonna take this title to the moon. I'm gonna take this title up and down, all around. Basically, he's saying I'm gonna be the best North American champion that I can possibly be. Solo Sikoa comes out, and Solo Sikoa's like, congratulating him and stuff, and he's talking about like, yeah, man, you brought one hell of a performance at Stand and Deliver, but now comes the hard part, because you see, Grimes, you're holding on to something that I want, and what I want is that title, the NXT North American title, because you see, I came to NXT to face the best, and we all know that titles run through my bloodline, which, yeah, we know, because, Roman Reigns is the, undisputed Universal Champion, and his real life brothers, the Usos, are the tag team champions, and yeah, so he definitely got titles running through his family's bloodline, and it's official. Next week, Cameron Grimes, Solo Sikoa, NXT North American title. Excuse me. Yeah, this should be pretty good. After all that, man, we get Duke Hudson versus Dexter Lumis. This was a solid match. There's really nothing more I can really say, but the ending was kind of hanky. I don't know. The ending was a double count out. Poor Rick Steiner, he got kidnapped by Joey Gacy and Harlan. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. That does suck, by the way. But yeah, the ending was kind of just, double count out. Both men, well, you got the girls helping their guys out. So, I don't really know what else to say about that. But obviously that rivalry's not coming to an end. Honestly feels like it's just getting started. But yeah. All right, so we get a NXT Women's Tag Team Match, title match player, tag team match player, Gigi Dolan, JC Jane taking on Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. This was actually a pretty good tag team match for the women here. But as we see Wendy who coming out to interfere, Mandy comes out, takes her out, and because of this, JC Jane and Gigi Dolan was able to take advantage of the injured Gonzalez by taking out her knee. And even though, so we have new tag team champions. C Nation Dog pointed it out. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez NXT title reign lasted for 4 days. 4 days. Now, it really, I maybe chat, maybe you can explain this to me, but me personally, I don't really get it. Why you would put the titles on Raquel and Dakota when Gigi Dolan and JC Jane were just going to win them back 4 days later. If that's the case, then shouldn't Toxic Attraction should have won at Stand and Deliver? I get it was the kickoff show and the pre-show, and hardly wasn't everyone digging it or really watching it, but still, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I really don't know. NXT will be good, I guess. Bro, they lost. Next week, LOL. Yeah. It just, like, now, and I guess, because now, as we saw Dakota Kai going crazy backstage, she's going after Mandy Rose. And, of course, we saw it being announced it's going to be Mandy Rose and Dakota Kai for the NXT Women's title. Now, unless Raquel's, actually injured or not, or if she wasn't, well, she did a good job at selling. I guess Raquel's going to the main roster, I guess. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But, don't get me wrong. I don't mind Toxic Attraction being champions. You guys know me. I'm a fan of Toxic Attraction. I love what they do. But my thing is, what was the whole point of having Raquel and Dakota win titles in the first place, only for them to lose it 4 days later? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But maybe we'll hear some more stuff in the next few days. I don't know. But as far as tonight goes, I don't know. All right, so we get Tony D'Angelo and his boy AJ Gatley. If I'm sorry, I mispronounced his last name there. And basically, this whole thing is, I guess, a ceremony to crown Tony D'Angelo as the new Dawn of NXT. This is actually a pretty good segment. The NXT crowd, don't let that crowd just because they weren't liking the segment, don't let that crowd get to you now. Like, that crowd may have not liked it, but I personally, I thought it was a really good segment. So obviously Tony D'Angelo defeating the Tommaso Ciampa. So yeah, I think Tony D'Angelo right now, I think he's doing some pretty good stuff right now, and with this new dawn of NXT stuff, I think it's pretty cool. Now we do get Nikia Lyons, my girl, Nikia Lyons versus Last Legend. I mean, this was a math match, to be honest with you. Nikia Lyons does get the win, so that's awesome. I love that finisher when she does a split-legged pin. Like, oh my gosh, dude, that is freaking dope. But yeah, I'm glad that Nikia Lyons was able to shut that Last Legend up, that Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj wannabe up. So I'm glad she did that. So yeah. All right. So after that, we got Gunter versus Bron Breakker for the NXT Championship. This is a really good main event, for the NXT title. Because honestly, especially what we saw early on in the night with the NXT women, I honestly thought that for a split second that Gunther was actually going to win. I was going to be like, well, dang, Gunther might actually beat Bron here. But Bron showed heart, man. Like, he showed heart. And, of course, that heart really stuck out in the end because, as we saw, Bron Breakker beats Gunther. And this is Gunter's second loss in his not just NXT, but WWE career. Singles loss, actually. So, yeah, this was a really good main event. Bron Breakker gets the win. That was pretty cool. But, yeah. Yep. DC, did you see Samoa Joe at Ring of Honor? I did. I did see Samoa. Well, I reviewed the show. I wasn't there live and in person, but nah, man. But yeah, I saw Samoa Joe. So yeah, and not only is he with Ring of Honor now, but he's with AEW. As a matter of fact, Joe is going to be having an open mic on AEW tomorrow, so that's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to see Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston go at it. Imagine that promo battle, or the Samoa Joe and MJF. But anyways, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai have actually had a 3-day NXT Women's title tag team title reign, and their first title reign was under 1 day. They have done Dakota Kai dirty once again. Yeah, I'm honestly not. I don't know why I'm surprised Dakota's not even on the main roster, honestly, if I'm being honest with you. Ooh, DC, I have a girlfriend. hey, man, me, Gigi Jolin. Come on, man, Gigi Jolin. Now I know she's up with Darby and everything, but come on, man, let's be real. Yeah, guys. So pretty good episode. Well, pretty solid episode actually of NXT. There's really nothing else I can really go about it. Really good Stand and Deliver. If you haven't seen NXT Stand and Deliver, I'd recommend you go check it out. But yeah, pretty good. Next week should be a pretty good episode too, because we got a lot of title matches taking place next week, and so that should be good as well. So yeah, yep. But yeah, guys. So I guess you could say this is the, fresh new start. I don't know, fresh new start or whatever for the channel. Like I said, this is my first time I've ever done a something like this before. I was like, you know what, man, WrestleMania took place. WrestleMania was so good. I gotta give the people what they want. Man, that was a good pay-per-view. Oh yeah, yes indeed. WrestleMania week in it. Well, WrestleMania weekend in itself, that was a really good weekend, man. Like, overall, respect to you, wrestle as the fake Cody Rhodes, and you are a YouTuber. Oh yeah. So by the way, guys, if anyone didn't see it, but for an April Fool's joke, I cut a pretty interesting promo on Seth Rollins. If you want to go check that out. But yeah, but yeah, man. But speaking of Cody Rhodes, I guess we can all agree that he's going to be the one to take the title off of Roman Reigns, unless Roman vacates the title. You know what I'm saying? So because Roman obviously his shoulder and everything, but yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Cody be's the one to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because he cut a really emotional promo on Raw, and it was just like, oh yeah, he's gonna do it. Like, Cody's gonna be the one to do it. You know, and if it's not Cody, then it's probably gonna be Drew McIntyre, which I wouldn't mind whatsoever because it's Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I will. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, speaking of AEW, I will be doing an AEW Dynamite review tomorrow. Um, and then Friday, I'm gonna be doing a SmackDown review. So, like I said, this is pretty much what's gonna be the new norm now. Now that I've shown my face and you guys have seen it. Now that I'm live and in living color, I really don't need to hide my face that much anymore. So, yeah, yep. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna front. But yeah, but like I said, man, solid episode of NXT tonight. So yeah, will you still do picture videos too? Maybe like I know it'll be on the thumbnail, but still it really depends. But I know for like right now I want to start showing my face a little bit more just to see, just to really get myself out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe from time to time. Roman Reigns will beat Cody Rhodes first, then Cody Rhodes will beat Roman Reigns, so WWE do their 50-50 booking. Yeah, yeah, that's how WWE be like. They be like that 50-50 booking, So yeah. AEW, I am like AEW fan. Oh yeah, AEW's dope. I am an AEW fan as well. AEW does some. I know AEW fans weren't really happy when they saw Cody coming back. You know, I think if I could pull up this one video, some dude was like burning his shirt or something. But yeah, but yeah. DC Wrestling and Gigi Dolan will be a cute couple. Just had to get her away. Just gotta get Mandy Rose away from her to turn her back into a person. Oh yeah. Well, I also gotta get her away from Darby Allin, cause Darby Allin, that dude. So I'm gonna have to compete with Darby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I can I think I can do it, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Well, at least we not got Elsa back now. What's up? At least we got not Elsa back now. True that. When Cody Rhodes said, "I left the star in the dust, I lost it." Oh yeah, that was. Y'all saw the Cody when he fought when he fought Rollins, he did the Stardust. Like, that's crazy. That was freaking crazy, man. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm actually glad they brought back like everything with Cody, like this version of Cody instead of like Stardust and anything like that. So I'm kind of glad that they did that. But yeah. Anyway, you like Jackass? Yes, I do. I have to watch their new movie. I haven't watched their new movie yet, Jackass Forever, so I got to check that out when I can. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can fight as fake Cody Rhodes in a match against Darby. Oh yeah, that is true because oh yeah, if I can do that, I can definitely beat Darby then because Cody's bigger and than Darby. Elias looks way different now. Well, technically we can't call him Elias. Remember, guys, that's not Elias. That is Elias's younger brother, Ezekiel. Oh my goodness, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna miss Elias, man. He was a good man. He was a good soul. The Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville um match was good, but grossed me out a little too. Oh yeah, you're not the only one. It was pretty good though. I thought it was fun, entertaining. I thought it was pretty good. Everyone knows it's Elias. It's Elias's younger brother. It's Elias's younger brother. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of NXT. Like I said, this is pretty much gonna be the new norm now. I might go live tomorrow for AEW. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, this has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me live and in living color. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But this has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so yeah.